Hi guys, hope all is well and hope you're having a good week. I know I promised you some more information on the small group and on the next steps, and so I know it got a little bit later than I expected, but here it finally is. So obviously our first goal is we want to make sure that everybody can find a small group. I know in the past sometimes we had it online and we had different circumstances and everything, so it wasn't possible that everybody could join the small group. But in the future, we really want to make sure that everybody is part of a small group, and everybody who comes on Sundays who is committed to Aletheia also has the possibility of really having a small group. And so we've been thinking a lot how we do that, because we know we have different schedules, different preferences, we live in different parts of the city, and so that all makes it quite complicated. But here's our suggestion. Our suggestion would be that we start one group at Martin and Vivian's place in the west of the city, and that would be on Sunday, starting at probably before lunchtime, having a meal together, doing a study together, and then after that going to church together. So that would be one of the small groups, and then the other small group is still flexible. For the other small group, we could go back to our old schedule, do it on Friday, we could also do it on a different day of the week, we could also do it on Sunday, we could do it, the location is still open. We could do it, of course, at the Aletheia place. We could continue doing it online. Maybe someone even says, no, I want to have it at my home. So there are still different possibilities of what we could do in the, with the second small group. And our goal is, of course, that everybody would be able and everybody would be willing to say, yes, I'm going to join this small group, or I'm going to join the other small group. And we obviously can't decide for everyone. And we don't know when everyone is available, and we don't know what is best for everyone. And we also don't want to make sure that not everybody is joining the Sunday group and then there's one person left for the Friday group and these kind of things. So that's why we need to discuss with each other, and that's why we need to really all be in the same room or in the same virtual room and discussing these kinds of questions with each other. And that's what we would like to do this Friday, so tomorrow, where we really talk with each other about what time and what day works, and what if we open two small groups, how can we make sure that every single person who is part of Aletheia can join one of these two groups. So that's the plan, and so that's why we hope that you can join us tomorrow, this Friday, online in our regular virtual room that we used for the last 10 weeks or so for Freedom in Christ. And we hope that everybody can join, and then everybody can share their opinion. And our goal, like I said, is that at the end of the evening we're able to say we found a day, we found a time for the two groups, and everybody can now join one of these two small groups. Now I know there's another important topic, and that is, what about the topic? What kind of small group are we going to run? Is it going to be more on fellowship? Is it going to be more on Bible study? Is it going to be based more on the sermons? Are we going to use an external material like what we did with Freedom in Christ? A lot of these kind of questions. But to us, we want to first make sure that everybody is in a small group. And then once we have the small group, whether one or two, then the group can decide what material we want to do together. It just gets too messy if we try to discuss everything at once. And so we believe it's just easier if we first say, let's hopefully find 5 people or so for this small group, find 5 people for the other small group. And then it should also be much easier for each small group to then discuss, okay, now what do we want to do? If we try to discuss everything at once, we're probably having a big mess and we will never reach anywhere. So that's why we want to first decide on a day and a time for these small groups, and then after that decide, each small group can then independently from each other decide what material they want to do. So that's the plan that we are having, and like I said, we hope that you can join us tomorrow for these discussions. If you cannot join, then please let me know beforehand. Then we can find another time. Maybe we can just have a call with each other. You can let me know what you think. You can let me know when you are available, location and everything. And then we can also consider your opinion and your availability as we discuss with each other what we want to do next. So that's the plan. If you have any questions, or if you have any information or any kind of thoughts on this whole topic that you would like to discuss before the meeting, then please feel free to reach out to me or to anyone else on the leadership team. And then we hope that we can see you this Friday and discuss with you this Friday. And like I said, hopefully then everyone will be part of one of the small groups. See you there.